Let's make this wayfboys keychain. First, you're gonna have to sew the face. You see those little divots? Sew them together. See? All tight. I use a blanket stitch for that. You turn it inside out. You can see it. It's perfect. Ta-da! And I have to embroider the face on using black thread. Transition. Oh, so cool. You have to glue it down so then there's no loose threads. Perfect. There's my other one. Isn't it beautiful? Then the back of the head. You have to sew those divots together too. I also use a blanket stitch for this. Stitch, stitch. Ta-da! Just the two. Turn it inside out. It's perfect. There. We have the back and the front. Now it's the ears. The ears. I use a back stitch for this. And then I just turn it inside out. Then you sew it together. There's a little trick there. You pinch it and then you sew that together and it makes a little ear. It's perfect. Now two. Perfect. Little ears. Just two of them. Now it's time to sew on the chin. It's pretty simple. I just use a back stitch for this. You know, good side to good side. It's a little back stitch compilation. Yeah, look at that. You can turn it inside out to look at it. Heck yeah, look at that. Isn't that awesome? Now it's time to put the entire head together. Good side to good side. Bad side facing out. Make sure your ears are facing the right way. So then, and also place them properly. I didn't place them properly when I made this, when I first sewed it. So I had to like cut it open and fix the ears. So it's not really fun. There. And then I pin those down so then I can make sure that they're sewed in the right place. Okay. Back stitch. Perfect. Now you can turn it inside out. That's how come I don't sew the full chin together, so I can stuff it after. Then I use a ladder stitch to close it off there. And then I make a little chin flap. And I also ladder stitch that with white thread, not red. Now it's all closed. Yay! Close it up. Close up the wound. I don't know why I didn't speed this up. Why is this so long? There, and now it's closed. It's perfect. Little fella. And I glue the little loose ends. Now it's time for the hairline. I use a blanket stitch to sew that little divot. And then, there, turn it inside out. I don't sew it on. I pin it on, obviously, first, so then I can make sure it's right. And I glue it on. Hot glue. Perfect, isn't it? And then there's 7 cones here. 7. And I use a blanket stitch to close it. Perfect. I glue the loose threads first, and then that's when I turn it inside out. So then there's nothing, you know, loose. Yay. I need, there, needle, thread. Oh, and stuff them so then they're not hollow and they don't get weird looking. There's the first one. You make sure you place them properly. They got like a weird pattern. I pinned them to make sure they're, you know, right. Ta-da. I use a ladder stitch all around so then it's stuck on. And here's a stick transition. Boom. Oh my gosh, I almost dropped it. That's it, done. Hope you had fun. Yay.